So thank you. Our next speaker, I've gotten to know well over my time with the city. She has been a steady partner, and I deeply miss our lunches at AS220 together. Priscilla De La Cruz is the Rhode Island Director for Green Energy Consumer Alliance, but to be honest, I don't know how she finds the time. Among the many hats she wears, she's president of the Environmental Council of Rhode Island and was recently appointed to the city's Environmental Sustainability Task Force. Her work centers on ensuring consumers have access to clean, affordable energy. She's also taken on the important role of bringing the principles of environmental justice and the Climate Justice Plan to the many environmental organizations she is connected to. Please welcome Priscilla De La Cruz.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Leah, for that introduction and those kind words. I really appreciate the invitation to share remarks today about yet another local and groundbreaking effort toward climate action and climate justice in Providence. It truly makes me proud to live in a city like Providence that's taking climate action and centering climate justice. It's also great to take part in good news, especially during these times. So on behalf of Green Energy Consumers Alliance, as Leah mentioned, a nonprofit dedicated to speeding the transition to a low carbon future, we celebrate the efforts of the mayor, the city council, the hard work of Leah and her team, and key community partners like the Racial and Environmental Justice Committee and inspiring members like Monica for doing just that, speeding the transition to a low carbon future while putting climate justice front and center. Over the years, we have been inspired as advocates by Providence's commitment to addressing the climate crisis while centering the voices of frontline communities and working with and alongside community members most impacted by environmental injustice and now the pandemic. So it's no surprise that Green Energy Consumers Alliance is thrilled to support the Building Energy Reporting Ordinance that requires large buildings in Providence to report their annual energy usage to help make them more energy efficient and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. It's truly a critical step considering that buildings in Providence account for 70% of emissions. And of course, we also support the second ordinance that institutionalizes the goals and targets of the Climate Justice Plan, because this step is essential, really, not only to achieving a more equitable and healthier Providence, but also to continuing to serve as a critical model for the rest of the Ocean State as we try to figure out how to address the climate crisis. So Green Energy Consumers Alliance looks forward to our continued work with the city and community partners toward climate and energy justice, really every step of the way. Thank you so much for your efforts and dedication to climate action.